Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Let me start my presentation with a question. Mr. Prasanna, what is your lucky number?
9.
Okay. Most of people consider 9 as a lucky number. And Satish, what's your lucky number?
Same 9.
9. Santosh, yours?
1.
Mr. Venkat?
5.
5. Nice. And some Indus, first Indus, 108 is a lucky number.
Yes.
Chinese 888, and they pay lot of rupees to buy the number plate of 888 in China. For Muslims 786,
Yes.
and some people consider 13 as an unlucky number. So you see, number plays a lot of importance in our life. Do you know the most important number in the world? That is 28,000. Why? Because an average human being lives only 28,000 days.
Bit less.
That is 76.71 years. To make it life simple, I'll consider this as 80 years. And this 80 years life cycle, I'll divide into 4 parts. 0 to 20, 20 to 40, 40 to 60 years, and 60 to 80 years. Okay, one more question. 0 to 20, what do we do generally? Pushkar.
Study.
Yes. What do you do from now? What do you do? Study, play around, and fool around with the friends. This is what we do, right? Play, study, fool around. From 20 to 40, I think who is there between 20 to 40? Hamsa. What do you do from 20 to 40? Okay, first job, work, first marriage. Oh, sorry, probably only one marriage. First kid or 2 kids, then a house, a car. Okay. Kids, sorry, first marriage, kids, car, house, job, maybe second job. Correct? Now, 40 to 60. Santosh.
Kind of consolidate life in general.
Enjoy.
Get our kids educated.
Okay. And enjoy. Prasanna.
Spend some, invest some,
Correct.
save some.
Correct. Okay. So we can't drive the same car. If we drive, that is a junk for 20 years. So we go for the second car, maybe second house as an investment. And our kids maybe started growing as an adult, and maybe for the higher education need to save some. And our parents might have already in the retirement stage, 60 to 80 when we are from the 40 to 60. And also we need to plan our retirement also. For the men after 45 or the female also who is earning, it's quite stressful years. Because 20 to 35, 20 to 45, that is almost 20-25 years is gone. We have not done much. We left with only 15 years. Too much of stress. What to do? Okay. From 60 to 80. Sir, Venkat sir, what do you do? Retirement?
This is
Okay. And sir, we hope to retire. 60 to 80. If you see this phase, like the 0 to 20 and 60 to 80, it's very important phase because here no income. Pushkar, do you earn? No. For during retirement, generally we don't earn active, correct? So it's a no income. How many days we live? 28,000 days. In that half of our life journey, we don't earn. So what is the remaining days we left with? 14,000 days. With 14,000 days, Mr. Prasanna and others, we need to fulfill not only our dreams, we need to fulfill our kids' dream, parents' dream, wife dream, and everyone's dream. Correct? Isn't it? Okay. Now, I'll take the front bencher or the sitter. Santosh, what's your age? I'm asking you a very rude question. I'm not asking to the ladies. Santosh, what is your age?
44.
44. Okay. Approximately, yeah, 40. Yeah. So this is 44 year. He has already completed first quarter and second quarter. That is 14,000 days is already over. Year 44. I'll consider as a 45 for the mathematics purpose. So we'll left with how many days? Approximately 7,000 days. Only 7,000 days to fulfill all these goals. Correct, Santosh? Here, while reaching this remaining part of the life, we have only 4 universal fears. I've tested this with 500 clients. They also had the only 4 universal fears. There is no 5th one. After I say the 4 fears, if you have a 5th fear, you let me know, so that I can tell to the another client. Okay. First fear. What if you cannot reach 60 due to disability or illness? What will happen? Very difficult. You have only 7,000 days to fulfill all the goals, and if you can't work, difficult. Okay. Second fear. If you can't work for a few months, it's okay. You can come back with your relationship, with your network, with your skill set. Again, if you become zero also, you know how to make another $1 million. But second fear, what if you don't reach 60? At what instances we can't reach 60, don't reach 60? That means when we pass away. Can we say to our family that I'm no more, my commitment to you is no more? Can we say that? No. Whether you work, if you don't work, if you leave, if you don't leave, your commitment to the family is the same. Will you agree, Prasanna?
Yes.
Correct? That is the second fear. The third fear, 60 to 80. So, in the first fear, even if you can't work for 6 months or 1 year, it's very difficult. And during 60 to 80, it's a retirement. There is no active income, no income. How much is enough for the 7,000 days? Whether it's 5 crores, 10 crores, 50 crores. There's so many theories are there to say different numbers. I'll come to that. How much for the retirement? Okay, that is the third biggest fear for any person who is earning. For the dependents, they don't mind whether you're working or not. They want to get feeded, get food, and get shelter. What is the fourth fear? Fourth fear is every parents. I hope everyone is a parent here except kids. And also you're also a kid. Don't worry. Yes. Nice. So for every parent, their dream is their kids has to stand on their own feet, right foundation. Right foundation generally we get with a decent and higher education. Apart from these 4 financial fear, goals are different. These are all goals. These are all fears. In the financial planning, we work towards your financial goals also, and also with your fears. So now I'll ask you another question. Ma'am, how many glasses of water do we need to drink?
Per day?
Yes.
Yeah, at least 8.
8 to 10 glasses? Who has told you?
What the fact that we have grown up with
Yes,
and
everyone we know the
studies,
knowledge.
yes.
Correct. Sir, how many steps we need to walk every day? 5,000. And we all know all these things. But do we know the rules for this? The general rules how to protect our fears? Do you want me to say that? Yes or yes?
Yes.
Yes? So I'm going to reveal the secret so that you no need to sit with any financial advisor than me going forward. Okay? So for this, what if I cannot reach 60? You need to have 5 times of your annual income towards your income protection. Sir, may I know what's your average income per annum?
Per annum, 20 lakhs.
20 lakhs. So how much you need to have? Once a year in the critical insurance. And for the second one, if I die, what will happen? To fit the same lifestyle to your family and your kids, You need to have 10
10
times of your annual income.
10x.
10x. That is how much? 2 crores. Now this is very important. Third one, retirement. How much? The general thumb rule says that 20% of your annual income you need to give to something, so that I can replace when you can't work. So what is that 20% of 2 lakhs? 4 lakhs. So how much you need to pay me?
4 lakhs.
4 lakhs. And for the kids, higher education, if your kids are already grown up, it's good. And if you have kids like me, the babies, we need to save 3 to 5%. So to cover your fears, you need to give me how much? 25 to 30%. And to take care of your financial goals, you need to pay me 40%. And to take care of your lifestyle, remaining amount 30%. This is what we do in the financial planning. Any questions?
Last on waiting times.
This for the kid. For the kids, we need to give the right foundation to our kids, right?
Yeah.
So you need to start saving as soon as they're born, 3 to 5% of your annual income. If your annual income is 10 lakhs, how much you need to save every per kid? 30 to 40,000. You need to give to me. When they grow up, I'll give it.
Back. With
Back.
interest. With interest will be back.
It will be always with the positive, guaranteed.
Yeah.
If no questions, please sign.
Yes, Sanjay.
Please sign here. Let's start working together.
Mark,
Yes, sir.
They will want to
see, basically in India's population, say about 7 to 8% are the elite class. And when we talk about the general class, who are the rest 60 to 70%, they are barely able to manage their monthly budgets and affairs and running economy. How do they even think about pulling out money?
They are not even offered to die. In that case, they not even offered to die. When they can't feed the food or the basic necessity to their life, that means what? They are not even offered to die. Even they are not offered to get even the illness. Correct? They are not even offered to retire. Right? I'll give one suggestion for that. They need to skip one meal, and that money they need to give to me.
I am not employed anyway. I am the self-employed person. I can work up to 80 years.
You work after 60, work should be optional. Why do you think across the world the retirement age is 58, 60, 62 or 65? My grandfather worked till 87, my father worked till 72. I work as long as I live. I'm with you on that. But why do you think across the world the government has set the age as approximately 80, 60 years? Why?
Like, let the younger generation get the job and like.
The humans are
Lifestyle.
selfish.
Lifestyle.
No.
Efficient.
Yes, correct.
Efficiency.
It is proven that after 60, the cell in the body, it ages faster. If you take the stress and work, the cell gets disease quicker. I wanted to work after 60 also, but work should be optional. Now you are saying you want to work. If you start working with me, work would be optional after 60. You can still work. Is it a good option, sir?
Yeah.
Please sign it here. Any questions? If no questions means you need to sign. Thank you very much.
Thank you.